Antarctica isn't just a vast, blank slab of ice at the Earth's southern edge. Beneath those miles of frozen water lies a wild, secret landscape that most people have never even imagined. Few realize how dramatically this unseen world shapes our entire planet. And here's the twist. New breakthroughs are finally opening up these hidden mysteries. Recently, scientists achieved a historic milestone. The release of BedMap 3, by far the most precise and detailed map ever made of what hides underneath Antarctica's icy shroud. This project doesn't just make history, it challenges everything we think we know about the continent. Curious why this matters? Let's dig in. What's really under all that ice? On first glance, Antarctica's thick white sheet looks solid and simple. But it isn't. The ice here traps a staggering 27 million cubic kilometers of water, so much in fact, that directly seeing what lies beneath is impossible without special tools. Enter BedMap 3, a cutting-edge digital model. By blending over 82 million individual measurements, gathered over 60 years from planes, satellites, and snow-covered expeditions, scientists have digitally stripped away the ice to reveal the rocky floors, mountains, and valleys below. Imagine seeing a world mapped down to details just 500 meters apart. That's the clarity we now have. Some of these revelations are astonishing. BedMap 3 has uncovered vast, hidden mountain ranges and the deepest canyons entombed by ice. One canyon in Wilkesland, for instance, cloaks ice piled up to 4,757 meters. That's over 15 times taller than London's iconic Shard skyscraper. But here's what's stirring debate. Much of Antarctica's ice sheet sits below sea level, making it significantly more vulnerable to rising ocean temperatures than many assumed. On average, the ice layer is about 1,948 meters thick, and if the entire continental ice melted, experts estimate sea levels worldwide would surge by an incredible 58 meters. Now ask yourself, are we truly prepared for this possibility? Revealing the mysterious Antarctic seafloor BedMap 3 doesn't just stop with landforms. It maps Antarctica's underwater world in greater detail than ever. Scientists outlined 332 major canyon systems on the seabed around the continent. These deep, winding valleys steer ocean currents, helping regulate how much heat reaches the ice base. Here's something most people overlook. These underwater canyons look drastically different from east to west. On the eastern coast, the canyons stretch long and wide, their U-shaped profiles reminiscent of river valleys, while the western ones are steeper and more sharply cut. This suggests each side of Antarctica was molded by ancient glaciers in very different ways, a clue that may reshape how we understand Earth's climatic history. Monumental teamwork and decades of dedication. Achieving this kind of detail wasn't easy. It took decades of global collaboration and innovation. Aircraft buzzing overhead with laser and radar scanners, teams journeying via snowmobile and sled, seismic surveys using controlled blasts to map the rock below. Some of the oldest data even comes from explorers led by sled dogs. Can you imagine? In the computer age, it all came together. Millions of bathymetric data points, stitched seamlessly by powerful new software capable of decoding and calculating measurements previously impossible to process by hand. This blend of old-school grit and new technology has given us a 3D roadmap scientists will use for generations. And this is where the controversy deepens. Will greater knowledge of Antarctica's vulnerabilities lead to real climate action, or merely to more heated debates over responsibility? Some say this data could finally force a reckoning. Others argue the political will still lags behind the science. Now, what do you think? Does this groundbreaking look beneath Antarctica's surface change your view of the continent or our planet's future? Do we need urgent action, further study, or a different perspective altogether? We'd love to hear your thoughts, especially if you disagree. Leave your comments below and join the conversation.